Ever walk into a conference or trade show and the first thing that hits you is this weird energy like everyone already knows each other? You're standing there thinking, where do I start? Or how do I break into these conversations without sounding awkward? Well, today I'm giving you the exact strategy you need to crush networking at events, how to spark real conversations, create connections that stick, and most importantly, turn those connections into new business. I'll even show you why using a digital business card might be the edge you didn't know you needed. Let's get into it. First things first, networking doesn't actually begin when you walk through those conference doors. The prep work starts before the event even kicks off. You gotta be intentional. Too many people show up with the let's see how it goes attitude. And guess what? It never goes well. Start by figuring out your goal. What do you want out of this event? Are you looking for leads, partnerships, or trying to get in front of specific decision makers? Once you know what you want, it's easier to spot the opportunities when they show up. Here's where most people miss out. You've got to research the attendees. If the event has a list of participants or companies, dig into it. Find out who you want to meet and make a note. Even better, reach out before the event. A quick LinkedIn message like, hey, I see we'll both be at event X. I'd love to connect while we're there and hear more about what you're working on. That little step makes it so much easier to start a conversation when you meet in person. You're not just another random face anymore. You're already on their radar. And please, get your pitch ready. I don't mean one of those long, robotic spiels. Keep it short and meaningful. Then flip the conversation to them. Ask something like, what's the biggest challenge you're working on right now? People love talking about their challenges. And if you can position yourself as someone who might help solve them, you've just set the foundation for a relationship. Okay, so now you're at the event, and here's the game plan. Ditch the boring small talk. You'll stand out more if you skip the, so what do you do, routine. Instead, open with something a little more personal, like, what's been the highlight of the event for you so far? Or, I heard about a great panel at 12 o'clock. Did you catch it? These kinds of questions get people to relax and open up. When they do, ask follow-up questions that go deeper. Things like, what brought you to this event? Or what's one big goal you're working towards this year? Open-ended questions are gold because they spark real conversations, not just surface-level stuff. And remember, offer value first. If you can recommend a tool, introduce them to someone, or give them a tip that could help their business. Do it. When you come from a place of generosity, it builds trust fast. People will remember how you made them feel, and they'll be more likely to stay connected beyond the event. Now, here's the part where most people mess up: exchanging details. You've probably had those moments where someone fumbles around for a paper business card, or worse, they forgot to bring any. That's why I recommend using a digital business cards. They're simple, easy to use, and way more memorable. All you do is tap or scan, and your business details are instantly on their phone. Plus, you can link to anything: your website, LinkedIn, a meeting scheduler, even case studies. It's like having a mini sales pitch ready to go. And the best part, if you ever update your contact info, it syncs automatically. No more worrying about outdated business cards floating around. Using a digital card also makes you stand out. It shows you're tech savvy and ahead of the curve. Trust me, when someone sees how easy it is, they'll remember you. I can't tell you how many deals I've closed just because I followed up right away, and that's the next part I want to talk about. Follow-up is everything. If you've had a great conversation with someone, don't let it fizzle out. Send a personalized message within 24 to 48 hours. Something simple like, hey X, it was awesome meeting you at event Y. I really enjoyed our conversation about topic Z. I'd love to stay connected and explore how we might collaborate. Mentioning something specific shows you are paying attention, and it makes the message feel personal, not generic. And if you promise to send over a link, an introduction, or any other follow-up, do it quickly. The faster you deliver, the more professional you seem. One trick I love: set a reminder to follow up again in 2 weeks if you don't hear back. Most people drop the ball after one message. Be the person who follows up consistently, but not annoyingly, and you'll stand out just by being persistent. Now, let me give you a few final tips that will take your networking to the next level. Arrive early. The best conversations happen when the crowd hasn't fully arrived yet and people are more open to chatting. Same goes for staying a little late. Those post-event moments are prime networking time. Use coffee breaks and lunch lines to your advantage too. If you're already standing there, you might as well strike up a conversation. And if there's an after party or meetup, go. The vibe is more casual and you can build stronger connections in those settings. One last thing, always follow the 3-to-1 rule. For every one thing you ask for, offer 3 things in return. This could be advice, introductions, or even just sharing a useful resource. The more you give, the more people will want to stay connected with you. All right, that's the game plan for networking like a pro. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who's got a big event coming up, and subscribe for more strategies on sales, marketing, and making powerful connections. And if you want to know more about how digital business cards can give you an edge, check out the link in the description for more info. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.